It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. And expectations are rising and decibel levels are rising. The noise is quite something. You can feel what football means to the people in this part of the world. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. There's no flag. De Jong was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Lee Kang in. Lee Kang in! And no, that was never going to make it. Couldn't squeeze it through. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
And it's Messi. Now it's De Jong. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. That's a decent clearance. And he gets rid in a hurry. De Jong looking for the run. Now it's Messi. And the finish! Oh, good read. And that's played in low. And that was very necessary. There will be a throw-in. Played up towards the front line. Pulisic. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. De Jong. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Some of the greatest to have played the game have described Frenkie de Jong as a player who can define an era. The way he holds on to the ball, absorbs pressure, creates space. There's much more than a passing resemblance to some of the former greats.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. Aimed beyond the defence. Lee Kang in. Lovely feet. Ugarte. De Jong. And that's been intercepted.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And that interception was most necessary. Ugarte. He could be in here. Now it's Oyarzabal. Neymar. And Gradit.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Busquets looking to penetrate opposition lines. Oyarzabal, and here's the chance to counter. Lee Kang in.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
De Jong. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. De Jong really struggling to influence the game.
He needs a minder, and one of his teammates should be picking up on that, and quickly.
And here's Neymar! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Pulisic. Well seen, saw that coming.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep.
Oyarzabal?
Really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it has been a half largely of could-haves and should-haves. Perhaps the more impatient amongst the supporters will feel they're overdue a goal, but it's certainly not for the want of trying, so nothing to show as yet. At the break, it's 0-0. So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. Well, the action has already resumed here.
Barcelona clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
Now it's Oyarzabal. That's a good ball out wide. Oh, that is a nice touch. And he's managed to get free. That is a brilliant interception. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Great defending, strong and determined. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Nicked it back promptly. Busquets cuts out the pass. Moved on forwards. Can he spark a counter here? Could have been dangerous, but it came to nothing. Well, the counter could be on here. That's been intercepted.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Now it's Sterling. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi. And that interception was most necessary. And it's played forward. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Played out to the right. He's had it taken off him. Very little to report from an attacking perspective. Jim, it's a cagey old game.
Yeah, I think it's a scoreline in keeping with what we've seen up to this point. Combined attempts at goal aren't high in numbers, and we could do with something to spark this contest into life.
Lee Kang-in.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Now it's Sterling. Nicely weighted ball. Played back in. Oh, that was vital. Gets good distance on it. De Jong. And it's Messi. And Messi! He's missed, but not by that far.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact.
11, Pulisic. Number 13, number 19, number 35.
Well, there's the clearance.
Number 8, coming on the field.
Busquets.
Number 18.
That has been
Number
cut
6.
short. De Jong does well to get it back.
Number 17.
Interesting ball. Caught
Number
offside that
10,
time.
Number 24. Substitution in progress.
And he's intervened well there.
Concentration.
And it's been given away. Oh, such a clever touch. So what can they make of this? Back to Kolo. Looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And it's hoisted clear. They've won a corner. And we have our very first corner. Cleared without hesitation. And now they can spring out of defence. Busquets. And he cuts out the supply. Oyarzabal, well seen, saw that coming. Oh, they can break here. Joselu. Now it's Elmas. And that's been intercepted. He'll try to keep this alive. Elmas. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And that has been knocked clear.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Back to Kolo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Passes coming off in quick succession here.
There will be 1 minute
Messi.
added time.
De Jong. And he's gone looking for safety. Gradit works it forward. Some really good ball movement. Messi! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And out to safety. And that was the final act of the game. A nearly game until the very end. And it finishes 0-0. So a tough one to gauge.